Hey, it's Rhianna. Welcome back to my channel and another episode of Tasty Tuesday. Today I'm going to be making, I honestly don't even know what I'm making. I saw it shared somewhere and I screenshot the recipe. All I know is that it's a cauliflower side dish with cream cheese and jalapenos.
Don't talk to me, talk to that.
I'm talking to both of y'all. I'm telling you and you. So Jonathan just got home from work. Milo's a little bit stirred up because he just got home. So there's gonna be some background noise. I apologize. It is what it is. The first step, you're gonna wanna go ahead and preheat your oven to 375. Let's take a look at the ingredients. You need cauliflower, heavy cream, butter, 1 jalapeno, shredded cheese, cream cheese, salsa verde, garlic powder, and salt and pepper. So the first step is you're gonna need to chop up the broccoli into smaller bite-sized pieces. So technically I think I could have bought like the frozen florets. The recipe also calls for it to be pureed. My food processor is broken. So I'm actually just gonna I'm just gonna leave mine in bite-sized pieces, and you know, that'll be fine for Jonathan and I. But there'll be a link down below to the original recipe. So if you want to make it the way, like with the puree and everything, you can follow those directions. Okay, so I'm cutting the broccoli, I'm cutting the cauliflower into bite-sized pieces, and I'm putting it in my little steamer basket. Jonathan is dicing up and de-seeding the jalapeno. Once you have the cauliflower cut into bite-sized pieces, you're gonna add 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream and 1 tablespoon of butter. And you're gonna place this in the microwave for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you're gonna stir to get the cream and the butter, and you're gonna put it back in the microwave for another 6 minutes. So it's been 10 minutes. I'm stirring, and I'm kind of chopping, since I'm not gonna puree it, I'm kind of chopping it up into smaller pieces. But I'm a little concerned that this isn't gonna be enough. The cauliflower was kind of small this time. You know, it's like sometimes you go to the grocery store and they're like the biggest cauliflower you've ever seen. The batch that the grocery store had right now is all like smaller ones. I don't know, we'll just have to make do. It says to put it back in for 6 minutes after you stir, or until the cauliflower is soft. I don't know if it's gonna need another 6 minutes because there's so little cauliflower. I'm wondering, should I add some of the frozen cauliflower to it?
It's not gonna hurt it.
To like, cause like it's kind of low.
Yeah, it's not gonna hurt anything.
Yeah. I added about 1/3 of what the normal amount of cauliflower was, the fresh cauliflower. And I'm definitely gonna need 6 minutes now because that was frozen. I know the microwave is kind of loud, but for the cream cheese layer, it's 1/2 cup of the shredded cheese. It does call for a sharp cheddar, so that's what I'm using. 1/4 cup of salsa verde. Yeah, cream cheese is nice and soft here, that's good. All right, I'm gonna put this aside and we'll come back for the next step whenever the microwave's done. Okay, the cauliflower is done, as you can see, very steamy. I kind of wish I had a food processor because I think if it was pureed, it would probably be really good. I think it's gonna be good either way. Oh, look at y'all fogging up. So you're gonna add a tablespoon of the chopped jalapenos to the cauliflower, as well as a 1/4 cup of the cheese, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and salt and pepper to taste. I feel like Jonathan should be the one salting to taste because I never salt enough. In your dish, you're gonna put the cauliflower layer down. It's supposed to be like in an 8x8, but my 8x8 is really short. Like it's a brownie pan, and it's not real deep, and so I didn't think that there'd be enough room, honestly. Improvise, adapt, overcome.
Hey,
I finally got it right.
yes, you did.
Next, you're gonna add the cream cheese layer. And then top with more cheese. It says 3/4 of a cup. I'm just gonna use the rest of the bag because as you saw, I don't really have very much left. sprinkle some more jalapeno. So it's kind of like a jalapeno popper cauliflower casserole is the, I guess, the best way to describe it. It's a side dish. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna stick it in the oven for 20 minutes at 375. And then it says optional, top with cooked crumbled bacon. So yeah, I think it's supposed to be like a jalapeno popper cauliflower casserole. So into the oven it goes. Here it is. It was in the oven for 20 minutes. The last 2 minutes I cranked it up to 500 just so it get a little bit brown. And this is what we're gonna have with dinner. We got some sausage and the cauliflower is a side dish. I'm gonna let it cool a little bit because right now it's lava, and then we will give it a taste. It's still pretty hot, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a taste because I can't take it anymore. And I wanna know what it tastes like. It's good. Yeah, it's not as, I thought it was gonna be more heavily cream cheese flavored, which I didn't think that I was gonna like. But I think I can taste a lot more cauliflower than I expected, which I don't have a problem with because I really like cauliflower. Yeah, I think if you don't like cauliflower, this is not gonna be the dish for you because this tastes like cauliflower. It tastes like cauliflower with some, like a little tiny hint of jalapeno popper flavor in the background. I think more jalapenos maybe, which is odd for me to say. I only used how much the recipe called for, which was 1 tablespoon of chopped jalapeno. And I think that I could have probably used that whole thing because Jonathan chopped up one whole one for me. And I ended up using a tablespoon in the casserole and probably like a tablespoon on top of the casserole. I think it needs more jalapeno flavor. So, but otherwise I think it's pretty good. I will have a link to the recipe down below. If you try out this recipe, I would love to hear what you think about it. If you have any recipes you want me to try, let me know that as well. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to click that thumbs up button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.